Kyrie Irving recorded his second career triple-double on Thursday night against the Sacramento Kings in a win here at TD Garden. Jimmy Toscano, Mike Petralia.
What up?
Guys,
It's good to be here.
is this playoff Kyrie? I mean, he completely took over down the stretch. Is this what we're going to expect? Trags, I'll start with you.
All right. I don't think necessarily it is for good or bad because of what Kyrie said after the game. And that is, if you think adversity is 17 down in a regular season game in the second quarter against the Sacramento Kings, that's not adversity. 17 down in the playoffs, now that's adversity. His point being, don't try to extrapolate and think and compare a regular season game in mid-March to what we're going to face in the playoffs. And I think certainly you could expect Kyrie Irving to dominate when the Celtics need him to dominate. But overall, will the team respond the same way? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's right in that sense. I mean, but the Kings would be a playoff team in the East.
Yeah.
They may miss.
Yeah.
Most likely might. Looks like they're going to miss the playoffs in the West, but
I don't know about that.
they're tanking around the edge. That being said, yeah, sure, down 17 in the regular season. That's just a regular season game. That happens all the time in the NBA. Teams go on runs. A first quarter lead means absolutely nothing. You go down 17 in the playoffs, now it's a different story. That being said, though, Kyrie put together a playoff-like performance, I thought.
Right.
The triple-double, 30, 10, and 12, whatever it was. Doing everything the Celtics needed him to do at the right time, distributing the ball down the stretch, letting guys like Jaylen Brown, who had the hot hand in the third, get hot. Even Marcus Morris got hot at one point, and I just thought that he was giving them everything they needed. That's the Kyrie Irving I think fans should expect to see once the playoffs come around. And honestly, if that happens, I think all the drama that you saw in the regular season, people are going to forget about that real quick.
This segment is brought to you by betonline.ag. Go to clnsmedia.com/win and use the promo code CLNS50 for a 50% cashback bonus. That's betonline.ag, clnsmedia.com/win, and the promo code CLNS50. So is this the playoff Kyrie that you'd like to see? Him getting everyone involved rather than him, an old school Kyrie line, maybe say going for 45.
I didn't think, guys, that a lot of the rest of the Celtics were watching Kyrie as much
which was
tonight.
key.
Good point.
Which was key.
And that is what the Celtics are going to need to be doing for the final month of the regular season and into the playoffs.
Right.
Is everybody's got to be simpatico. Everybody's got to be moving within there, especially in the half-court offense.
Yeah.
We didn't see a lot of that when they were sputtering in parts of January and February. Against the Kings here on Thursday night, I thought you saw a lot of guys cutting to the basket and Kyrie finding them. Marcus Smart finding Kyrie Irving, kind of reciprocating.
Yeah, right.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, in the beginning of the year, it was Kyrie. It was like the Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, there's a
years.
lot of ball watching going on.
Exactly, and guys felt, and Terry Rozier alluded to this, guys kind of felt on edge playing with Kyrie. If he was giving them daggers, if they took a shot and missed it, you didn't sense that against the Kings, and that's what people wanted to see, by game 30, not necessarily game 65 or game 70, but if this is the Celtics team tonight that's going to show up in the playoffs, they're going to go further than what maybe people had thought 20 games ago.
Yeah, I mean, that stagnant offense was key tonight, but only time will tell, of course, down the road how playoff Kyrie impacts the Celtics. Signing off here from TD Garden, I'm Chris Grenham for Jimmy Toscano and Mike Petralia.